All right, so what we're working on now is the standings for this guy. We're doing distribution missions, and while at the same time camping this, just waiting for somebody to come in here and work this site, and then I shall show them the love by sending them some torpedoes. And it shall be a blast. Yeah, it'll be a blast. Yeah, you're all invited. Oh, sorry. That laugh was a little bit evil. I should tone it down just a little bit, huh? You know. So, yeah. Free torpedoes, yes. Torpedo delivery. Yeah, okay, let's go deliver this one. Number 46 and 2. The city here is great. I don't mind so much them parking in my backyard right now. The city here, they mow my lawn, they edge it, they pull all the weeds in the sidewalk, they trim our trees if they're over the sidewalk. Yeah, you guys are really great. They do a lot of stuff for us that I'm kind of surprised that they do. But we have a parade today. And they'll be happening in front of the house. And it is, so they're cleaning stuff up. We have the second best parade of the year happening today. It's homecoming.
Warp drive active.
And I'm just basing it off of parades from last year. Best one was Christmas parade. Wiz made bank on that raid. Oh yeah, you walked out with 934,000.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
All right, gonna land.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, talk to the agent. Mission completed. 9.51 still. I'm not sharing with anybody else. Maybe I should be sharing with my other guys. At least one of them. I should do that. Yes, let's see here. Cause she's gonna want to run these. All right, that is put together. For an EVE Online related chuckle.
Warp drive
Right.
active.
Angel versus Gerstus ship names. Azrael, Knisrael, Alligator. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the whole alligator ship confuses me a little bit. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a fine ship. The stats on it look good. But with the body of a Drake.
Warp drive active.
Okay, if they put dragon ears on it, then everybody will want to fly it. That's all they need. Instead of cat ears, they need to put dragon ears on it. Ridiculous. When I illustrated that everybody walks into the dungeon naked, holding a stick, got the impression the stick was a torch, perhaps a tree branch with leaves on the end of it to set fire. Yeah, sure. Sticks can have that, and if you're able to start a fire, awesome. Everybody, thank you for it.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. I thought about it, seeing if I could get AI to do the different levels of it and stuff. But, you know, I haven't spent much time on it. It's probably possible, though. I've got AI stuff on everything else.
Active.
Well, not everything else, but Doglight, 11 Karatic, and Orlick. Thank you for the follows. Welcome.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Back at base.
Warp drive active.
Checking here again. I don't see anybody on scan. Nobody has done any of these sites. No new sites have appeared. We're waiting, watching. Somebody will come in here. And I'll hit him with some friendship.
Docking request accepted.
Looks like a safe hauler I got here. Oh no, this is not a safe hauler. It's not safe from you shooting it. I mean, what's your one life? What is your alpha on that tornado? What do you hit in a single shot? DPS. Not DPS, what's your alpha? And this right here, if I got popped while doing a mission, worst things that happens, I don't finish the mission. All right, so that is number 47 and 2. Alphas do about 8K. All right, you'd have a hard time popping this. Because even in this configuration, I'm 23.5K. It's about 24K if I don't have that cargo expander in there. It's not to say it couldn't be popped. I've been shot landing at Jita multiple times. And so 11.9, maybe 12 or 13 with implants. Yeah. So I'm set up a little bit tankier. There are a lot of people out there who do not run any sort of tank. They're like, it's all about the speed, you know? So, yeah. Let's see here. But I still have, if I'm going to land at Jita with this thing, I have a bookmark that lands me inside the station, you know, and I come from an odd direction. I don't come from one of the gates or whatnot, so I make it a little bit more difficult. You've recently learned how to gank mid-warp too. Well, that's interesting. Insta-warp saves lives, yeah. And insta-dock. So I used to make these flimsy as hell, trying to get every bit of speed and alignment out of them, but a little bit different now. I don't. I treat it a little bit differently now. And like with these, if I get popped out here hauling this, all that happens is I fail a mission, and I've got a ship that's worth a little over 200 million that I lose. So, and I'm not using implants. And typically, when I'm not on the show, I'll run stuff with implants. When I'm on the show, I don't want to be more of a target because I got implants in because I accidentally show them or whatever. Or that people surmise that I have them in because they see my stats being higher. Teach people this again about the bookmarks and stuff. The only thing I don't like about Jita now is there's multiple undocks, and is there a way to know which dock you're going to go out of? Because that makes a difference on your bookmark, you know?
Warp drive active.
Next time I'm up there, I'll maybe record a little video about it. Undocking is random, so then you've got to recognize which dock you're at and hit the correct bookmark. I link my fit for the ship. Well, exclamation point EWB. It's the Viator mission runner on there. I only have 1 or 2 Viators on there. And so this exact fit is on EWB.
Warp drive active.
So at One Life, when you are looking for targets, I mean, how do you know that they're a target at undock? Are they undocking and they're just kind of meandering around and you scan them real quick and realize that, oh shit, they have 16 billion on them and shoot them? Or do you somehow know what, are they inbound and they're just landing too far away and having to prop in? Second here, wifey. We got some people coming over tonight. Actually, this afternoon to watch the parade. I love living on a parade route. It draws neighbors over, who want to watch, and we hang out. I barbecue. I'm gonna barbecue sausages, not hot dogs, but it's just a good time. Let's see here. Sometimes I catch them before they warp off undock because they're not using instant undock. Sometimes you can chase them down multiple gates and catch them too. Tornado is fit to warp in space faster than most T1 haulers. All right, good. So you can catch the haulers in 2 to 3 jumps.
Docking permission requested.
You should get something to go with the hot dogs, like potato salad. All right. I've thought about streaming the parade going by the house. But last year, this one they were playing a whole bunch of copyrighted music because, you just got a whole bunch of people. And I'm pretty sure I'd get slapped with something if I tried to broadcast it.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Maybe you'll feel honored. I bookmarked that kill of yours so that I can use it as an example when I make a video on
warp drive active.
What people are doing dumb. You're just taking advantage of dumb. You chased this one out of Jita. 15 billion. Oh my god. A few months ago. Oh my god, all those large skill injectors. Holy cow. Why would you fly shit like that? Oh my god.
Warp drive active.
I mean, you transfer them to the character via contract if you need to. And then that character flies to the station to inject them. I don't think you can inject them remotely. You can inject them remotely? Oh, then there is no reason to... It's like Plex. You know, Plex in your vault, you never need to fly it anywhere. You can pull it out and use it anywhere. Oh, man. But you can't do remotely a split them? No. Wow.
Active.
Amazing. Yeah, well, you just split them up beforehand and contract them over to your other characters, and then they can remotely inject them. They don't have to go anywhere. It just costs a contract.
Docking request accepted.
So I'm going to be I'm going to be filling 200 skill injectors here when shit looks good in the store here on the skill extractors. When these go on sale, I'm buying 250 of them. And so yeah, that's why I got all this Plex in here. Skill injectors are extremely down on the market right now. Well, that's okay. I'm okay with that. You know, I'll sit on them till the time is right. So I'm patient. I've got stuff in my in Jita that I've been waiting years to sell. Am I retiring? I'm not retiring from the game. No. All right, here we go. Another high-sec one. This is number 48, high-sec to low-sec. So I pared down from... so I got all my characters trained up enough now where I pared down from 7 accounts to 3. And then I moved characters, my highest end characters on these other accounts to my 3 accounts here. I've got a couple of them left over that I'm going to skill extract. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm waiting for this stuff to go on sale, skill extractors, and I bought all of my Plex at a good price. Plex has gone up since I bought it, but I bought all my Plex at a good price. I put out buy orders, filled all of them. I put them out in 3 different regions. I filled all of them within about 3 days. And so I letting that sit now. I did spend some Plex. I bought because multi-character training tokens were on sale. I bought 3 sets of 24 of them for each of my 3 accounts.
Drive active.
And then I added, I've got 3 characters on those accounts that are alts that are training now too. Put 12 months on each of them. So this is just kind of my grand plan and I'm working on
Welcome, Elder
getting
Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee
trillion.
Dragon subscriber? Duke
Drive
isn't so
active.
sure of that.
All right.
Get in line with the other dragons and show me what you're made of.
So,
What are you waiting for?
Metalux,
Get over there before I open a can of whoop-ass.
thank you so much for subbing.
Welcome,
1,000
Elder
gold
Dragon.
to everybody
So,
here.
you think you're worthy of
in
being
your
a
honor.
Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Oh, and then you just gifted a sub to somebody too. All right. So Metalux just gifted a sub to Metroid John. How about another 1,000 gold in honor of the gift sub? Thank you, thank you. So, finally, they are here to pick up our yard debris from the hurricane. Yay! Yes. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm also doing oh, let's see here. I'm doing yeah, the extraction stuff, and then I'll be yeah, good. They're picking it all up. So that stuff been sitting out there since the hurricane. I'm glad they're picking it up. That's just a tiny little backhoe, isn't it? No, everybody on our street got missed. We told the city, and now here they are. So that's good. All right.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Be able to fly everything in
Docking
the game by
permission
now.
requested.
Probably.
Docking request accepted.
Darn near. I can't fly all the Titans. But I have a Mar Titan. Not quite Mastery 5 yet, working on it. And then I'll probably do Galante. See ya? Oh, you just got here, Meta. I mean, you subbed. Thank you for the sub. Taking off already? All right. Thank you for the support. What's the biggest ship I've ever lost? I've lost a carrier before. Worth billions. I had a super carrier I flew around and did some PvE with for a while, and never lost that. And then I hadn't flown it for about a year, and changes came in that made them worth a hell of a lot more. And so I had paid like 8 billion for it fitted, and then I sold it for like 25 because of all the changes.
Warp drive active.
I guess they're out there with the saw, sawing up some of the larger branches. All right, well, that's good. I'm glad they're picking up the stuff finally. Our neighbors had a ton of limbs come down. Their piles were pretty big. That was with Hurricane Idalia.
Warp drive active.
It just missed us. It hit Rushlock, though.
Warp drive active.
Good to have friends like me. Well, I mean, we're not like best friends or nothing, but you know, he lives 45 minutes away from me, and you know, he stayed at the house here a few days because he didn't have power or nothing.
Warp drive active.
You given thought about moving to Georgia? Goes the standings runs. It's slow at this point. I don't know. I have to look at what I'm at. Maybe I'll get another special here soon.
Warp drive active.
9.51 still. Oh my god. Yeah. It's hard to get it to jump up now. It's like I hit this wall. Rushlock is a good dude? Yeah. Yeah, it was a pleasure having him here for a few days. And then I just went and had dinner with him Saturday night.
Warp drive active.
Squiz bought me dinner. He was there too. Thanks again, Squiz.
Docking permission requested.
He also
Docking
accidentally
request
left his
accepted.
bottle of Maker's Mark here. So it's getting put to good use. It wasn't an accident, I don't think, but you know, it wasn't an accident. You know, I'm making good use of it. All right, look at that. It's another one to high sec. So that is 49 and 2. Nice short one. Yeah, I know he said he left it for me. I'm just being dramatic.
Warp drive active.
Let's see, Boromir and Father Lizdor and Miosen. Thank you for the follows. Welcome. Johnny Walker Blue. Have not tried that.
Warp drive
I do have
active.
some blackberry whiskey here that's pretty dangerous. It's so smooth. It's really smooth.
drive active.
It's $300 Canadian for a bottle of that? Oh, that's out of my price range. Maker's Mark's pretty good. It's bourbon. And that, if I find it on sale, I can get 2/5 for about $100. And that lasts me quite a while.
Warp drive active.
Bottle of Maker's Mark lasts about 2 months. Is that a fifth? Or
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I'd say a fifth lasts me probably around 2 months. Well, maybe 3. Shot or 2 a night.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon
Big virus.
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Get in line with the other dragons and show me what you're made of. What are you waiting for? Get over there before I open a can of whoop ass.
1,000 gold to everybody here in Optic Virus's honor. Thank you for that support. Oh, I gotta watch out for those rats.
Warp drive
Those
active.
rats, nasty. The diamond rats. That means there's a fob in here.
Warp drive active.
Good day to you too. Thanks again for the sub. Support.
Warp drive active.
It's very generous.
Warp drive active.
Leland? Thank you
Docking
for the
permission
follow.
requested.
Welcome.
Docking request accepted.
All right. Let's see here. Talk to the agent. Let's get another mission. And another high-sec one. All right. That makes 50 and high-sec to low-sec. This is working out really well. And I'm still keeping an eye on this right here. Waiting for somebody to come in and start working that. And then I'm going to help them out. Gift them a few torpedoes. Spice things up a little bit. Thank you for the compliment. Glad you're enjoying the show.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Warp drive
So,
active.
you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke
Markee.
isn't so sure of that.
Thank you as
Get
well
in
for
line
subbing.
with the other dragons and show me what
1,000
you're
gold
made
to
of.
everybody here in your
What
honor.
are you waiting for? Get over there
On Strength and
before I
Salmon,
open a
thank
can
you
of
for the
whoop
follow.
ass.
Oh, and Argy, thank you for the follow as well.
Warp drive active.
Not a bad day. I think life is good.
Warp drive active.
John, I've been entertaining you since 2013. It's my fault. He finally stuck with you 10 years ago. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's about how long ago it stuck with me, too. I don't know, when was this character born? April 29th, 2013. It's right about when I started. How much are we worth right now?
Warp drive active.
701 billion. Right. 30-day challenge, yep. That's definitely, that was the turning point for me, getting the game to stick.
Warp drive active.
Lost it incoming.
Warp drive active.
Right. Oh, darn. I'm playing too much Eve because of you.
Docking permission requested.
Trader. Thank
Docking
you
request
for the follow. Welcome.
accepted.
So I'm sharing my standings. Let's see, we're 9.52, and I'm sharing my standings with this guy here. So we're 4.52. Got to get him up to get her up to 5, and then she can start pulling more missions on her own. So. I got back into Eve recently because of Starfield. Yeah, I enjoyed playing a bit of Starfield, and I'll probably end up with some more of it on the
Drive
show
active.
at some point. But, you know, Starfield flying is cutscenes in the game for the most part, unless you're in combat. Well, I guess you could say that about Eve too. You have to go to like dual universe to get like full control over your ship, where you're making the landing yourself and everything, which I really enjoyed about that game. Flying.
Warp drive active. Drive
Are we playing DU anytime soon? Probably not. I mean, you know, if they come out with a content update or something like that, you know, some new stuff, then yeah. That's kind of what I'm waiting on.
drive active. Drive active.
One of the things I'm interested in coming up is the loyalty points log. I'd also really like to have a Plex log of transactions. I have it in the app for the game, but you cannot see your Plex transactions in game.
Warp drive active.
You have to use the app, and I don't use the app. But I've just been, you know, there needs to be a log here, you know? And then, you know, I have LP here.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And Emperor family's up to 228,000 since I've been working on this. I usually wait till I have at least 1 million of something before I go and cash it out. Any logs for research points? I don't know. What are research points? But they did say that there was an LP log coming. And I think it comes November 14th with that stuff. So, I'll definitely be having Eve on the schedule come November 14th. Like when you cash them in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what research points are. There's nothing here that says research points. I actually don't even know what research points are. So, like, you know, you look at your ISK and you have, you know, a bunch of tabs. There's no tabs here. Corporations. There is some incursion LP, and you can donate. So I can send it all to my corp, and then probably under the corp wallet, I have. Interesting. How have I ended up with these loyalty points? See, this is where you need the. This is where you need the log. Like, I don't know how I got 3,000 Emperor family. We get the research points, data cores, invention. Okay. Yes, and so remember we found that one week ago or so, right here, the research, and I currently have 1,779 research points there. You know, it turned out to not be very worth it. So when I have 0 manufacturing jobs working right now, I got to get on that. 131 days left on these. And that's just, now this is owned by Corp. What about owned by me? Still just shows that. So no jobs, me personally. I put them all under the Corp. If I have one research agent, I may as well scale up and have a few more of them. Yeah, I just never did it. I mean, what did it equal? You know, it was, what did we say? It was like 3 years worth or whatnot that I collected, and it was 55 million or something like that. It's like, or 35 million? I don't know. I felt like it wasn't very worth it. All right, here is another one. So that is 51. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So 51 and 2. If we hit 66 and 3, then I'll be really confident this mission giver is 22 and 1. 22 high-sec missions for 1 low-sec. Which is about what I had estimated it would be based off of its location and the low-sec around it and everything. Mining in a barge, 1.0 security is a good chance to be targeted. Can you AFK mine? So AFK mining is never good. If you're in a 1.0, I mean, I guess if you're in a newbie starter system and you're a newbie, you'll be left alone. But you don't want to be anywhere near any of the trade hubs when you're mining. And rats can come and bother you. And you're going to have to mine with, like, drones. You can't fully AFK mine. There is no such thing. You won't automatically go to the next target when the first one's up. You can, though, low attention mine. You know, like be working on your computer and on another screen, you have your miner going and you notice when it's mined all the rocks and you need to grab more, or when rats appear and are shooting you. But people will pop you if they can. If you're gonna low attention mine, I recommend a skiff. The amount of EHP for the money it costs is really good. You might be tempted by a Hulk or something that'll mine more volume, but a Hulk can be killed a lot easier than a skiff. A skiff, if tanked right, can have 100,000 EHP, which is a lot. Makes it a very hard target to kill, and makes you one of the tankier targets. And gankers typically will take the easiest to shoot, or if they're not shooting the easiest one to kill, then it's because the person that they're shooting at has put modules on their ship or something that make it really expensive, or it's just a super expensive ship that's easier to kill. I've been attacked many times in a skiff and survived.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Well.
Warp drive active.
I don't know how many missions I need to do to get special. I don't know how far away I am for that.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Another one down.
Warp drive active.
9.52. Man. Started at 9.51. So here's what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need for when I get a special that it's doled out from Emperor family. That way it will that'll at least equal some sort of jump. I feel like 9.5 is kind of like the wall area where it really starts taking a lot of missions to get it to move. Role playing Chris, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
Sorry. You follow as well. I do have a pretty good giveaway today. Actually, it's a nice giveaway. It's a silver pack, right? Version 2 silver pack. Yes. It's worth like 25 bucks is what they used to sell for. It's not the current version that's being sold, it's the previous version. But it's a pretty nice giveaway. You get into the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway, follow the link. You need an account in our store, you add it to your cart. You check out like you're buying something, but it won't charge you anything. It won't ask you for any payment information or anything like that. You get an email confirming your entry, and then we'll draw near the end of the show.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Therentrino, Thank you for the follow.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Mission. Silly Miner's Objective. All right, it's another high-sec one. Easy peasy. It's number 52. To readjust for this one. Best way to farm standings is distribution. Yeah, distribution is the quickest because you can get to the specials. And then like half the specials are just running some freight. Some of them are go get Kernite, and some of them are full on security missions. If you get a full on security mission, that pays really well. I mean, it pays really well in standings. So yeah, you know, it's a bit more boring, but it's something easy to do while you're watching TV or something like that. I know I sit on my laptop and run some stuff.
Warp drive active.
And you can dock up, you know, if something happens, you need to walk away from your computer. But they're quick. In this ship right here, I can complete a, you know, round trip in about 8 minutes. And so every 16, you're getting a special.
Warp drive active.
And if you can't run the special right then, because it's like security mission or something like that, you can let them stack. That same mission agent won't give you another mission until you complete that one, but you can let them sit for up to 7 days. So you can end up with a couple of security missions and then run those and clear them all out.
Warp drive active.
You can even autopilot this stuff. Just don't put yourself in a very expensive ship. And then if you fail one, well, you fail one because you get blown up or something. But hey, Shosendar. Thanks, role playing. Glad you like the store too. What's the benefits of standings in Eve? Commerce. At least for what I'm doing. So commerce, lowering taxes is one of the things. Also with the mining corps, if you get up past 6.67 in standings with them, then they will let you refine for free. They won't charge you anything. And so epic arcs and missions and stuff, standings, except really that's about getting more standings. It's kind of the same grind. But yes, I mean, the higher standings you get, the more opportunities you have.
Active.
Also unlocks missions for better pay. Yeah, but like once you get up to 5 on your standings, I mean, you get up to 7, you can do level 5 missions, but they're in low sec, and so they're kind of risky. But I don't think if like I had a 10.0 that I would get offered more missions or make more money than if I was at a 5.0. So it's just the level of the mission it unlocks. I am sharing with another guy on these, and that's part of the reasons why it's going up so slow too. This guy is up at 4.52. Let's see here. Yeah, so working it. And I got my other guy out here. He's sitting out here. Looks like one of the wormholes went away and a new one has appeared. I'm just sitting out here waiting for somebody to come in. I notice them. We'll send them some friendship. This friendship's good. Seems like there should be some exclusivity for standing relations. You know, there is with pirates, so with the pirate factions,
active.
It's my understanding that that with pirate factions, if you hit, I don't know what point it is, but I know people with a 10 with like angels can sit in space like belts with rats, angel rats or whatnot, and not be attacked. And then if they get attacked, like the angels will like rep them and stuff. They'll actually, like, you know, be on your side. And that's interesting. But you know, as I was saying, so there's a, yes, it's true, One Life. That's the thing. You can't have them come to your defense. And so you can sit in low-sec mining
Warp drive active.
and have belt rats there, and they will help defend you if you have these really high standings. And then I don't know about diamond rats. But and I don't know if you have to have a 10.0. I don't know what level you need to be at for that to kick in. But I know that it works at 10. High sec might be the same thing. So
Warp drive active.
that's of interest. And then, but there's a side effect. There's a major side effect to getting a 10.0 with rats, and that is that you're gonna go negative. You're 10.0 with pirates. All of the pirate factions, except for maybe Triglov and Edencom, when you do missions for them to raise your standings and everything,
Warp drive
you
active.
take a hit in Concord Assembly. Concord Assembly has a constellation in space, in Galante space, I believe it is. And if you go beyond -5, the Concord Assembly police will
Warp
chase
drive
you.
active.
And so the Concord police will not let you do things like sit on a gate or anything like that. And you cannot repair
Docking
Concord
permission
Assembly.
requested.
There is nothing in the game that gives you positive Concord Assembly
Docking
or
request accepted.
drifters. There's nothing. It is zero, zilch, nada. You are screwed. So I have one guy that was doing pirate missions, and now he has like a -5.6 or whatever Concord Assembly. He's no longer a high-sec pilot. He now sticks to null because he gets chased by the police. And so I made him a null pilot. And but it's only in the region of Concord Assembly. It's not throughout all of HiSec, so it's only this one region. But it can be pretty scary when you are flying a freighter in HiSec and you go into Concord assembly space, and you're like aligning, trying to jump, and you're worried that the police are going to show up before you get fully aligned. I have flown a freighter through that area before. Police, by the way, are not invulnerable like Concord. Concord you can never get away from. Police you actually can, but it's rare. And there's no way to repair Concord assembly. None. It's a fact. All right, so we got another high-sec one here, so that's 53 and 2. Concord police are not super units. Well, the saying is you can't get away from them. I mean, that's what CCP says. You might be able to kill a couple of them, but
warp drive
Concord Concord always wins. Now, Concord assembly police rats, they are white and not blue typically, like Concord. They are they have some more vulnerability. Up anything. So there's been no repair for Concord assembly standings for I think around 15 years.
warp drive active.
So, and then drifters. There's no way to make drifters go up either. And drifters will chase you around in high sec, system to system, and
warp drive active.
and such. And they'll camp your station and everything that you're docked in for a certain period of time. I don't know how long that time is. But it's not forever. You can have a -10 with drifters, and it's not forever. But if you have recent aggression against them, they will.
warp drive active.
They'll chase you until downtime? All right. I've never had the balls to go shoot the Autocynthian Lancers. I mean, I suppose I
warp
could
drive active.
build something tanky enough to do it. I know you'd go down with drifters. I don't know if that would affect any other standings. You skill a lot of drifters and wormholes? Yeah.
warp drive active.
Stopped farming Lancers when CCP added Cassandra Cruiser. That ship is scary. Yeah.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right. We complete this. All right, we have company. So somebody is scanning out here. There are two new spots that have shown up. El John and Hexacore, thank you for the follows. Welcome. All right, I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention to this while there's somebody out here scanning stuff down. I've just been patient here. I scanned this stuff down a little bit after downtime, and so, oh, and there they are. Heron just warped in. All right. This is gonna be fun. Poor defenseless little thing. Get so far away all of a sudden. Why is he not running? He got away. Why am I running an AB and a warp disruptor? I don't know. It's how I put it together. And maybe it should be a micro warp and a scram. So I have not flown one of these in years. I just went looking up old fits. But you're probably right. I probably should have a micro warp and a scram, or at least a scram. So because I can get pretty close, it just depends on, you know, how much of a fight it's going to be. Yeah, torpedoes, you know, the explosion radius might not be good and stuff. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It's not the best thing in the world, but you know, it also, you know, I'd love to see like a cruiser come in here. So anyway, he got away, but target painter, yeah, you know, I'll do a few more fights with this and then probably come up with something new. But this has been nice, you know, just sitting here, waiting, watching. Yeah. So, working on my leveling my asshole skill. Yo. So. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So, turned in this mission. Asshole level 5 is really easy to train. Yeah. I have not worked on that skill very much, I'll admit.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, One Life has it fully trained, I bet. And you got a Mastery 5, right?
Warp drive
It's kind of
active.
good though, you know, just sitting here waiting. We actually, you know, got some action. I wasn't successful, but you know, actually got some action.
Warp drive
Bonuses on
active.
yes. Bonus to thermal bomb, bonus to thermal torpedo. Yeah, probably a target painter. Be good on this.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Okay, Walker, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Part of your day, besides Cup of Joe. All right. Speaking of Cup of Joe, I'm gonna go get another caffeine in a can. Be right back. So. Still sitting out here. Back off a little bit. Grab another mission. And another high-sec one. So that is 54 and 2. We'll get kid, hello.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Feels like it's going up so slow now.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Same station we were at on the last mission. I know this because I have a bunch of stuff here. .52 still. I'm sharing these. They're not sharing with him. Set the client here.
Connecting.
Yeah, there it goes. All right, I was wondering why he wasn't gaining any. It was a display error. So, you can buy him to fleet again. .66. Once it's up to 5, then this one will be able to pull level 4 missions as well. That'll be good. Looking forward to that. I wonder if I've got a display error on this guy too. And that's because literally I was at 9.51 and I've done 10 missions now and I'm only at 9.52. That seems a little silly.
Active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh, it wouldn't hurt to explain how to properly set up a kill right. Yeah. Alright, think about that.
Warp drive active.
Thing is, I'd need some kill rights on me to show properly how to set them up. Just explaining it, you know. You get shot by a tornado, the kill right should be 60 million every time. Yeah, when in doubt, I place them at 10 million, but yeah.
Warp drive active. Warp drive
Back,
active.
we're at 54 and 2. People pretty much get
Docking
wiped out in the
permission
raid.
requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, another high sec one. Hit 55 and 2. I'm expecting, before I get up to 66, I'm expecting one more low sec. I mean, we're talking statistically here. It's not like a round robin type thing. So, you know, could get more, could get less.
Warp drive active.
Still keeping an eye on this.
Active.
Waiting for the next victim. Oh, did I say victim? I meant recipient of some torpedoes. I'm gonna have to do a better ship fit though the next time. I had a different fit I wanted to do, but there was one
Warp drive
item I was
active.
short. Running rep, yes. Standings. Woof.
Warp drive active.
Any new Deathless content since Monday? Yes. There's a whole thing that came out yesterday about standings with Angel and Garista, and about how they're going to come into play in the war, and about doing sites against drifters.
Warp drive active.
You need to read it. It's brutal stuff though. I decided not to do any of it yesterday because I thought everybody'd be doing it and it'd just be a slugfest. So I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Is there a video about it? I don't know.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, Wolf, I'm running rep for a Mar Emperor family. So I can lower my taxes at a Mar.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I figure maybe next week trying to do some of that content would be a lot more successful than trying to do it yesterday or today. We're still 6.52. I think it's wrong.
Connecting.
It still says 6.52. All right. Oh man, this is going up slow now. Holy cow. Wow, that's brutal. It's just going up so slow. Brutal. Well, we should be getting a special here soon, and hopefully it'll be given by an agent at a Emperor family station. This
Warp
one.
drive active.
I take a big standing seat if I turn down a storyline mission. No, I think it still falls under the rules of one turn down every 4 hours. Now, if it's a storyline mission and it's against Volante or Minmatar, it's against an Empire faction, then I may consider my options on that. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll have an alt run it. So,
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
how's DU? So I haven't played in a little bit. I'd like to see them come out with another big content publish, and that very likely would draw me back in. And one life, I see you got another kill.
Warp drive active.
But one life got this in Jita as well today. You got one for 16 billion earlier today. This one's 568 million. People carrying this much stuff in dropped 426 million. Wow.
Warp drive active.
My favorite game other than Eve.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Tough one. I really like World of Tanks. I don't play it very much anymore. All right. 6 and 2. Wow, this one's really nice and close, too. This one's going to happen really fast.
Warp drive active.
BPCs were 300 million apiece. They're just copies, though. Okay, so they're just copies, and you can... Do they have really low material requirements to make them or something?
Active.
Man, some people.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
There we go, 9.53. Gee whiz. So I'm having to do 7 or 8 missions to go from 9.52 to 9.53. Wow. Well, I did say, you know, if I had to do just pure missions to get it all the way up there, it was going to be like 1,000 missions. The benefit of this one is that there is one special mission agent that is out of an Empire family station, and so you know, if it gives a security mission, it could be as much as a +3. If it gives a mission of just delivery or like Kernite or whatnot, then it's like a 0.7 plus 0.7. So
Warp drive active.
is there a booster that affects it? I thought it was only skills. Somebody tell me, is there a booster that affects mission standings? Social? I don't think there is, other than glamour.
Warp drive active.
And glamour is a drug, but it only comes out. It only comes out like once a year in an event.
Docking permission requested.
And then it has limited time. So, yeah, and all that stuff's expired right now. Yestivin and Dryboss, thank you for the follows. Welcome. Still more high sec. I'm amazed. I am absolutely amazed. That is 57 and 2.
It's all here
Warp drive active.
So I'm doing this to raise my standings with Empire Family Corporation and the Mar Empire faction. Saves me money on taxes, stuff sold in the Mar. So I'm working on getting 10s for Caldari and for Amar.
Warp drive active.
For Jita and Amar.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Starting to get close to a special.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 16. Well, this should be about it, I think.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
We run
Docking
combat
permission
missions
requested.
opportunities? Yes, in fact, we did that most of the day
request
yesterday.
Accepted.
But since I'm sitting here hunting, watching, waiting for someone to come in and want to run this stuff, and then I'll give them a little extra boost with some torpedoes. I'm running distribution missions because it's real easy to dock up whenever somebody comes in and on a security mission, not so easy. So, yeah. So I chose to do distribution missions today. And there's the special. And where is it? It is offered here. Perfect. All right. And it's just doing a run. All right. Easy enough. So cargo expand all the way out for this one. Sometimes these specials you have to have just a little bit more space. I've never had cargo expand this far for a regular mission, only for the specials. And if you got the Kernite delivery one, I can't get enough space. I'd have to make 2 trips to deliver all of it. So this will give me like a 0.78 on Emperor family. And so it should make the needle move a little bit. What am I currently at? 9.53. It should put me up to like 9.56 or something like that. It's a little bit of a crapshoot on how much standings these give sometimes too. Like in the mining missions, I had one that took me 3 times as long and only paid 1/3 what the previous one did. So, and it was further away and had to mine more stuff and everything. So I tried some mining missions yesterday. I don't know if I'd do a whole bunch of those.
Warp drive active.
You wish you could turn down the sound of when we are in station so you can hear your favorite streamer better. You can. Can you not? Ambient station sounds? Is there not a setting for that? There is. Pretty sure.
Warp drive active.
Station sounds are enveloped in world sounds? No, they're not. You don't hear station sounds when I dock. You don't hear any.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, probably under atmosphere.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, try atmosphere.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
You don't hear anything in here, and then There's atmosphere all turned all the way up. Yeah. All right. Turn this in. All right. 9.57. I estimated 9.56. It was 9.57. So. All right. Well, that bumped me up a little bit. A little bit different. Atmosphere inside the station. They turn off station noises.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Next one, I do want to see if I can get to 66 and 3 today. Currently, and that's high sec missions versus low sec missions from this agent. Currently I'm at 57 and 2. If we can go 66 and 2, that would be fine too.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alrighty, trisec one. All right, so that's now 58 and 2.
Warp drive active.
I kind of like this, you know, being able to do something pretty easy, like doing these distribution missions while
Warp drive active.
laying in wait over here for someone to show up to shoot at. We already had one. Oh, we got Synesis here who's...
Warp drive active.
It's pretty easy because it's easy for me to keep an eye on it. And otherwise it'd be a lot of waiting if we had to wait and just watch that the whole time. So it's good to have something else to do at the same time.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
So I do need a better ship for these tackles though.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Once I get this other character by sharing up to 5.0, then I'll stop sharing.
Warp drive
And it'll
active.
build a little bit quicker. I'm only sharing with one character, so I only split one way instead of 3 ways, which I normally would do.
Warp drive active.
Twitch drops may interrupt your most recent streak attempt at winning Eve. Yeah, well, You actually wouldn't even have to log into the game to get rewarded them.
Warp drive
And they don't
active.
expire in your redeem items. They don't have a date on them. So they would just be sitting there for when you got back. But you would have to log into the website and, you know, link your Twitch account with the Eve account that you want it delivered on. The skill queue gets shorter when you're not looking at it? Yes. Don't let it get too short.
Warp drive active.
Too short could be a problem.
Warp drive active.
Choose Zartan. Fails, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Another sec one. I am amazed. 59 and 2. This mission agent for Amar is a winner. Yeah, I'm getting to that point where I'm thinking this one is the right one. Dork, that does sound like a vicious circle.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Do I ever go to Null? Which region usually? So I have null characters that live in drone space. They're in Pandemic Horde. So I have a couple characters out there. And then like this
Warp
guy
drive active.
camping in a wormhole right now. Just waiting for someone to come in who wants to run this site. I'll make sure they have a blast when they do. So, after the upcoming war, one agent may not be the same as it is now, may change. Well, I don't know. I mean, change happens.
Warp drive
Interesting thought.
active.
When the war starts, so what they said was that there's going to be changes to some high-sec systems where the war spills over into them, but how that is, I'm not sure. There's been nothing too official on that. So it looks like Udema might be okay. There could be other systems at risk. I haven't done an analysis to see, like, if you cut off each system between, you know, outside of Udema, if there's others where there's not a route around them. So we could still see
Docking
disruptions.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Full Gaming, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Standings change. They messing with Caldari space again? Well, could be all 4 empires.
Warp drive active.
Gonna have to see. Don't know what's gonna happen. So this war starts in November, middle of November, and then we're just gonna have to see where it spills out to. I think the chances are that it can hit any of the empire space, any of the empires.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Always suspect of things
Warp
sitting
drive
on the gate,
active.
kind of analyzing. All right, is there something here that can insta-pop me? I mean, not that this would be a huge loss, but it does go through my mind. This is Eve after all.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, will this be low sec? It is high sec. That is 60 and 2. Amazing. This would be like 66 and 3. Just amazing.
Warp drive active.
Yes, this is Blockade Runner Viator. It's nice and quick. You can do these in a T1. They just take like an average of 10 minutes instead of an average of 8 minutes. But when you're doing a ton of them, you know, that extra 2 minutes saved, you know, it's nice.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I keep checking on this other one here. See if anything appears. It's pretty quiet in there. I had one person come in there today.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Right. Man, it's really down to the stuff that just takes forever. Security missions might make it pop 0.01 each one. These I'm having to do like 7 or 8 missions to get it to do
Warp drive
one.
active. Warp drive active.
A lot of Plex, yes, I have purchased a lot of Plex lately. In game. I'm waiting for skill extractors to go on sale in NES, and then I'm gonna buy 250 of them. I do not use a KVM.
Warp drive active.
to have a lot of monitors on one machine. And I primarily run 2 machines. I'm doing the show. KVM, yeah. What does it stand for? Keyboard, video, mouse?
Warp drive active.
It's kind of old school for switching computers between monitors, keyboards and mice, or using one keyboard and mouse monitor for multiple machines. So we used to use them a lot back in the day, you could say.
Warp drive active.
Nowadays, you know, I have multiple monitors on one system, and I have you know, you can share a keyboard and mouse via network to another machine.
Warp drive active.
I'm not doing, because most of them have a really hard time with so many monitors. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 monitors on the game machine, 1 and 4 on the stream machine, but they're not like in a square or a block.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So that shaping makes it a hard time. I should just make a hotkey to go from machine to machine. All right, another high-sec one. 61 and 2. I feel like maybe I'm going to hit this 64 and 3, or 66 and 3. Maybe even better. Talking about Linus Tech Tips. He
Warp drive active.
named one of my websites Website of the Month many years ago. A lot of years ago.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. drive active.
Be another delivery.
Warp drive active.
Hello, Benny.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I turned my face cam off for a minute. Okay, another one down. .5 feels kind of like the magic number where all of a sudden it really starts taking a long time.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
See what I did for more. I'm 7.2 now. I was 7.12, so that went up from the special. I forgot to look.
Warp drive active.
So, Thunder God and Thunder, thank you for the follows. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
All right, so
Warp drive active.
docked up here, and then we've got to find a new spot here. This one that we were sitting in just all of a sudden disappeared.
Docking permission requested.
So I don't know where it went. I don't think anybody came in and did it.
Docking request accepted.
scan down these new signatures. See if there's something else good to sit on in here. You know what? It feels almost pointless to skin a ship that you're almost always cloaked in. You know? Almost. Skins are for when you're docked. Yeah. The skin on this thing is beautiful. You see it? I don't know if there's going to be good sitting on the gas site, and the reason for that is that I don't think that is if there's no high sec connections, not going to be many day tripper huffers in here. And if somebody is doing a gas site, it's pretty likely that they have a way back out to their home, or they live here, which could be. I should go find some J0s again. J0s are wonderful for doing stuff in, because they always have a high sec connection, and you can't anchor any stations, so nobody lives in it. Everybody there is kind of a day tripper. And I've lived in one of those for a while before, when is that really another wormhole? No, it's a data site. Okay. I lived in one for a while out of Norca, and so you have a couple of characters in there. You have like a Norca that, you know, cloaks up, and then you have a another one who can go out and get the gas and stuff. And then if you do find, you know, good stuff when the cargo hold gets full, then you send in a third character, or you go the other one and you go and bring in a hauler. Actually, the Orca can fit a hauler in it. So Central Blood Raider Sparkling something something. All right.
Warp drive active.
Use a cloaky Loki. Yeah, I actually am working on. So the Loki is fine. I like the Proteus a lot better, and so I'm working on a fit that that is a working on a fit smart bombs. So I may go build a Stratios or something like that. Yeah, I'm just a big fan of the Stratios. In fact, I got to get my or not Stratios, but my why did I forget the name of the ship all of a sudden? The Tech 3 Galante Cruiser. Proteus, thank you. Golly. Good spot. Oh, I better bring my probes in. Otherwise, people know I'm here. Right. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Proteus. CCP, many years ago, it's been, I don't know, 12, 13 years ago, they sent me some pictures from Iceland of their actual, like, printed, like, pictures from the game, as if they were, beautiful photographs or whatnot, and they're blown up. They're pretty big. And I ended up giving away some of them. I still have the Proteus one, and it's in a really nice frame and stuff. I got to get it up on the wall. So, yeah. Twitch Drop 02, thanks for the follow. And Rappert, Twitch Drop 02. Are we farming drops? No. Right. We are at 61 and 2. Whole another mission here. Sick one. Pretty amazing. Absolutely amazing. Did I just accept that and I didn't set the route or anything? All right. You sure the name is purely coincidental? Right. Me too.
Warp drive active.
So the Inner Zone Vanguard skin is selling for 1.5 billion right now. Oh. I think I have some of those for giveaways.
Warp drive active.
Yep. We got about 10 of them for giveaways. Maybe we're gonna have to give one of those away sometime soon, being worth so much. Next time I do some hauling, other than like mission stuff like this.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Let's go another one
Warp
down.
drive active.
So, I think this is going to be the last mission. And I have company coming over. We got a parade this afternoon happening in front of the house. And so, do get in on this Silver Pack giveaway, Silver Pack version 2. And get in on that.
Warp drive active.
Be drawing on that in a few minutes here. Worth about 20 bucks, exclamation point giveaway in chat. I think that what I'm gonna work on over this weekend too is I'm gonna work on setting up multiple giveaways
Docking
that
permission requested. Docking
instead
request
of
accepted.
instead of them being tied to a particular show, I'm going to tie them to some other actions that benefit the show. Like level 5, hype train could equal a giveaway gets triggered. Level 10 giveaway gets triggered. Level 15 giveaway gets triggered. Level 20 giveaway gets triggered. And like the level 20 would probably be worth like $100 bucks. And then also I can put up some stuff for like a giveaway that happens at a followers goal. Like at 50,000, I'm at like 45,000 and change right now. So another giveaway that happens at 50,000. And so that gets more people to follow. And wait.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
W9
So, you think
JDS,
you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Yesterday,
Duke isn't so sure of that.
On Urshulag's stream.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Holy shit.
So, you think you're worthy of being a
And you
Markee
gave him
Dragon subscriber?
50
Duke
gift
isn't so
subs.
sure of that.
And then here you are doing 55 on
Welcome,
my stream.
Elder Dragon.
I don't know, man.
You think you're worthy
that's
of being
pretty
a Markee
awesome.
Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
I've never had this many gift subs at one time.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Yeah, I
Duke
know I said I
isn't
never
so
had
sure of
50 at
that.
once. Oh, man.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Well,
So,
I
you think you're
that's
worthy
pretty
of being
special.
a Markee Dragon
I
subscriber?
did not expect
Duke
that.
isn't so sure of that.
Yeah.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
I'm trying to think here.
So,
of
you
like,
think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't
all right, so
sure of
everybody who's
that.
gifted a sub, say thanks, man.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
All right. That's
Duke
definitely a
isn't
record.
so sure of that. Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Was talking about
so, you
shit
think
like
you're
this.
worthy of being a Markee
Too bad it
Dragon
didn't kick
subscriber?
off a hype train too,
Duke
right?
isn't so sure of that.
Yeah, we had one a little while
Welcome,
ago.
Elder Dragon. So,
Duke.
you
Yeah,
think
Duke
you're
is gonna
worthy
go
of
for the
being a
next 10
Markee
years.
Dragon subscriber? Duke
I know.
isn't so sure of that.
I was thinking about whether or not I should
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
turn him down a little bit.
You think you're
I don't
worthy
know.
of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
I don't even know how to turn him down right on the fly.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think
Well,
you're
okay,
worthy
so,
of being a Markee
W9,
Dragon
I am a
subscriber?
little bit stunned
Duke
by
isn't
that.
so sure of that.
And I do appreciate the generosity.
Welcome,
Most
Elder
definitely.
Dragon. So,
So,
you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon
You kind of
subscriber?
stopped me in my
Duke
tracks.
isn't so sure of that.
Of like, I'm not sure what
Welcome,
to say.
Elder Dragon.
You know?
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Thank you, John.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of
Stunned,
that.
shoot him. I know. We got him stunned.
Welcome,
We can take
Elder
advantage
Dragon.
now.
So, you think you're
I do
worthy
have
of
this
being
guy
a
out here
Markee
waiting to
Dragon
shoot somebody
subscriber?
else.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
All right. We were in the process of about to
Welcome, Elder
do
Dragon.
the giveaway.
So, you think you're worthy of being a
And,
Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so
W9,
sure of that.
I'm not sure what time zone. Oh yes, you're all going to get gifted some
Welcome,
gold.
Elder Dragon.
Holy cow!
So, you think
So,
you're worthy of being a
I
Markee
think it's
Dragon
too many to
subscriber?
do
Duke isn't so
individually.
sure of that.
And so normally I do.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Normally I do.
So, you think you're worthy of being a
1,000
Markee
gold
Dragon
to everybody
subscriber?
here,
Duke
for
isn't so
each
sure
gift
of
sub.
that.
But this one
Welcome,
definitely
Elder
is a
Dragon.
record breaker.
So, you think
So,
you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon
It's worthy
subscriber?
of more.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
How about we do your PST? All right. Yeah.
Welcome,
That's why
Elder
not
Dragon.
seeing you
So,
earlier in the
you
day.
think you're worthy of being a Markee
I'm
Dragon
getting ready
subscriber?
to. Honestly,
Duke
I'm
isn't
getting
so
ready
sure of
to
that.
log off because I got company coming over, stuff. So.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
2,000 each
So, you think you're
All right.
worthy of being
Let's
a
do
Markee
2,000
Dragon
each
subscriber?
for each
Duke
one of
isn't
these
so
gift
sure of
subs,
that.
which would equal 110,000 gold to everybody.
Welcome,
here.
Elder Dragon.
That might be the most I've
so,
ever given out. And I
you
hope I
think
don't
you're
break the
worthy
bot.
of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure
right.
of that.
110,000 gold to everybody here in W9JDS's
Welcome,
honor.
Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a
So,
Markee Dragon
The
subscriber?
next,
Duke
the next
isn't so
dungeon
sure of
raid
that.
should be pretty good.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Yeah, Duke is going to
so,
go on
you
forever.
think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
I got to get him to say some different stuff. What does the gold do?
Welcome, Elder
the gold
Dragon.
is just
so, you think you're worthy of being a
fun money
Markee Dragon
in
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
You can use it for like dancers, exclamation point
Welcome,
dancers.
Elder Dragon. So,
Yeah.
you think you're worthy of
And,
being a
Vicar
Markee
of
Dragon
Swag, Thank
subscriber?
you for the follow.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
So, all right. Yeah, I don't even know
Welcome,
what to say,
Elder
man.
Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon
Yeah.
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
It's definitely
Welcome, Elder
definitely
Dragon.
a lot. Okay,
So, you think
So,
you're worthy of being a
now,
Markee Dragon subscriber?
let's
Duke
do this
isn't
giveaway,
so sure of that.
and I'll try and talk over Duke. I don't have a mute button for Duke
Welcome,
when something
Elder
like this
Dragon.
happens.
So,
you can all
think
blame
you're worthy of being a
W9
Markee Dragon subscriber?
for
Duke
Duke
isn't
talking
so
so
sure
much.
of that.
All right.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
You can do
So,
exclamation point
you think
blame
you're
and then
worthy of being a
space
Markee Dragon subscriber?
at his name,
Duke
I think.
isn't so sure of that.
Let's see. We're going to do the draw for this silver pack, which
Welcome,
is worth about
Elder
25
Dragon.
bucks.
So, you think you're
And
worthy of being a Markee
so-
Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Final call to get in on that. If you're not in on that, you have about 2 minutes, and then we're going to draw.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
So, this
you
is pretty
think you're
nice.
worthy
It's
of being a
version
Markee
2
Dragon subscriber?
Of the
Duke isn't so sure of that.
the packs, silver pack, and
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you
it's got
think
nice
you're
stuff in
worthy
it.
of
If all
being
of
a
your accounts
Markee
have
Dragon
used it,
subscriber?
then a buddy in
Duke
game
isn't
is
so
really
sure
going to
of
love
that.
you if you gift it to them if you can't use it, because it's one use per account.
Welcome,
So-
Elder
or
Dragon.
maybe you start another alt.
So,
Oh, God.
you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
All right, about a minute left.
Welcome,
and
Elder
then we'll do the
Dragon.
draw.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
And I'm just not sure what to think about W9.
Welcome,
That
Elder
generosity, because
Dragon.
he gifted
So,
like 50
you
of them to
think you're
Urshlag
worthy of
yesterday.
being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Amazing.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Duke is still talking.
You think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Yeah, Duke isn't so sure of that. This is the cut down version too.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think
so
you're worthy of being
there's
a
another
Markee
one where he
Dragon
dresses
subscriber?
everybody down.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
He goes, get in line with the other dragons. Before I open a can of whoop
Welcome,
ass.
Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon
Right.
subscriber?
We're gonna do this draw.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
So, I'm gonna read off the winners: game name, Twitch name,
Welcome,
YouTube name,
Elder Dragon.
whatever name you put in there in that box.
You think you're worthy of
if you
being
didn't
a
put that in,
Markee
I'll read
Dragon
off your
subscriber?
real first name and just last
Duke
initials, so
isn't
that
so
you remain
sure of
anonymous, but
that.
you still know who you are if you hear it. And then
Welcome,
the
Elder
winner's going to
Dragon.
get this via email. It'll
So,
be a reply
you
to the
think
email
you're
you got
worthy of
confirming
being
your
a
entry.
Markee Dragon
It will
subscriber?
be.
Duke
It'll have a
isn't
new
so
title
sure
on
of
it.
that.
It'll say something like Silver Pack winner, and
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
So, and then I'll have instructions on
you
how to
think
redeem
you're
it and all
worthy
that.
of being
And
a
if you guys
Markee
need
Dragon
any,
subscriber?
Plex
Duke
or
isn't so sure of that.
any Omega Time or packs or skill boosters,
Welcome, Elder
you can get it from
Dragon.
us.
So, you think you're
And,
worthy of being a Markee Dragon
exclamation
subscriber?
point coupon in
Duke
chat.
isn't so sure of that.
All right, make sure there's nobody here. No, nobody here.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Oh man, Duke.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee
All right,
Dragon subscriber?
congratulations to
Duke isn't
Argon.
so sure of that.
Argon, you are the winner. So
Welcome,
check your email,
Elder
Argon.
Dragon.
You didn't put in
So,
a message, just
you
put in
think
the
you're
name
worthy
Argon.
of being a Markee
Came in about
Dragon
an hour ago.
subscriber? Duke
So there you
isn't
go.
so sure of that.
All right. So congratulations, Argon. Okay, everybody.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Tomorrow,
So,
we
you think you're
are
worthy of
gonna do
being a
this
Markee
again.
Dragon subscriber?
and
Duke isn't so
so
sure of
you
that.
can plan on joining us. Have a good time. Make sure you're following. If you're not
Welcome,
already
Elder
following.
Dragon.
And
So, you think you're
Duke's gonna
worthy of
continue
being a
on for a
Markee
while
Dragon
here.
subscriber? Duke
um,
isn't so sure of that.
I will. Let's see here.
Welcome,
Anybody
Elder Dragon.
else who has drops?
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
He has drops. All right, we're gonna raid Mind 1.
Welcome, Elder
So-
Dragon. So, you think you're worthy
Alright.
of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Okay, everybody, take care. See you all
Welcome,
later.
Elder Dragon. So,
Tomorrow.
you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Welcome, Elder Dragon.